Modern drone technology for the average white man. And we're matching up cameras. Sounds intense in the greenhouse. This is what my garden looks like from in here. We got hail. Oh, crap. Hit the greenhouse. Something in here. Everything has a beginning. Here's the eye of the storm right before that torrential outburst. And that was the worst of it right there. Right after that, it kind of calmed down a little bit. But it's rained every day since. Summer has been a wet one so far, and I hope your summer is going good. This is officially called the Summer of Love this summer because I'm tired of the evil. You know what I mean? Why not? Keep a good thought in your mind. Keep love in your heart. You know, weather comes and goes. That's the way life is. We can't take it too hard. If your tomatoes get washed away with the rain, you know, there'll be tomatoes other years. But this year they're not getting washed away with the rain. We're liking all the rain so far. I've been avoiding the major hits. This was the worst that I've seen right here. I mean, everything was laying sideways, but I had everything strapped up. My cages were all on, so my tomatoes and my garden weathered this storm fantastic. I will give you an in-depth look at my garden next week, but for right now, I'm going to show you the garden that I am doing new this year. That'll be a little bit later on. It's been a while since I've made any videos at all, but you know, in life you have priorities. So, you know, until certain things get done, and I didn't feel like I could just do that, sit down and take a few hours and make a video. And you can see right there, look at the screen, that's nasty right there. That was part of that cloud that just went through, and then it just broke loose after that. And you'll see as that follows out that everything comes in behind it. That's the eye right there. It's kind of neat. And the greenhouse, it never moved. It's solid. I did a good job on that. But it gets loud in there. I mean, it was intense sitting there. You can see to the left. See that cloud down there? That thing just kind of was creeping along the whole way, and then right behind it is just the wind and the rain starts heavy. Like it just, boom, it was there. So I hope you're not drowning where you are. A lot of people I've talked to, it's dry. So it's been an unusually wet year this year. The weather pattern is holding from the winter because it's the same weather pattern. We're getting the moisture out of the same place. The wind comes up from the south, and boom, it rains every time. At least where I live, anyway. And on a little bit quieter note, we would say, here we go with a few birds.
Come on, Peps.
Yeah, the tulips were looking good. They were the talk of the town. There's some of the fence panels that I put in. I put that's a privacy fence for my Buick and my door. There's my greenhouse. It's an 8x8 greenhouse. There's probably 125 tomatoes or so in there. There's my bean fence. Just had put pole beans in there. I got purple tulips out by the greenhouse. They're still a couple weeks away. They grew quite a bit bigger and got nice, but they're a couple weeks away yet. You can see early on, and yeah, I had 386 total tomato plants this year. And you can see the tulips there. They came up yellow, and then they turned this kind of royal color. Boy, did they smell good, though. Those are the best smelling tulips I ever smelled. You see my little blueberry tree there. Yeah, and I already got a couple tillings on the garden, and I got one potato row there that you can see they're coming up. And the other row I just put in the day before along with the beans. And the bean fence, that's going to be cool later on. I like to watch them climb. You can see back here, I put these fences to shelter my tomatoes. There's about 100 there. About 70 peppers next to them. But it protects them from the wind. And later on, because the wind was coming out of the south, because that's facing the south, the opening that I put my straw in front of it to block the wind. And I actually covered it up because it got cold again. So I took a tarp and stretched it over there. You can see it's early in the spring. There's my compost. Been saving that 3 years. I got it all spread out. You can see around the back side I put panels around the dog fence because they need privacy too. And now it's time to plant some tomatoes. Michigan garden, we're going to plant some tomatoes. I pre-dig my holes. You want to get the ground warm. Dig it in the middle of the day, dig your holes, and the ground will warm up. Before you put your plant in, you're going to want to trim it. Take these bottom leaves off. I usually go about 1 foot to 18 inches deep. And then pull these suckers in between here. Force it to flower out the top. Now you're ready to plant. You just tip it upside down and give it a pat. And we're going to put her right in. Like this. Grade it up. The nice black dirt. These things are going to grow like crazy. Adding phosphorus, natural stuff. And now once again we'll put about 2 inches of some nice black dirt that you dug out of the hole, run it through your fingers, grind it up, take the rocks out. Just like that. Now we got them both covered up. Well, now what you want to do is put a couple inches of compost on top of there. I use paper shavings. Later I'll add straw over the top of that. And water. We'll take our watering can, just wet it down a little bit. We go back to the water now. We'll give her a good soaking. We like the old watering can. Works really good. Those are blueberry trees. And they're full of blueberries too. The watermelons. Sweet corn. Cantaloupe. And of course we got tomatoes. Gotta have tomatoes. I don't got them trellised yet. We're going to try some new trellising like this. We're going to use T-posts, polyester strapping. In the back end, we got watermelon. There it is. Right next to the blueberry trees. It's going to be hard to stay out of them blueberries, I'll tell you that right now. All right, it looks like 2-3 weeks they'll be getting ripe. And here's my garden on the first day of summer. I've worked hard. God is blessing me. I'm the tomato man, no. I'm just doing what I love to do. And look at these tomatoes here. Oh man, these are championship quality. I'll show you more next week. Bye. tents in the greenhouse. This is what my garden looks like from in here. Modern drone technology for the average white man. And we're matching up cameras.